One of the joys of my ministry is getting to work with a team, a whole staff, in particular with a pastoral team and a ministerial responsibility spread out among several people rather than just one, just me. You all have had a solo pastor situation for a very long time as a church. And one of the things that we've been doing during this 8 or so month transition since last end of last May has been transitioning you all from a solo pastoral situation to a pastoral team. You get me as the moderator session and the head of staff and doing all those administrative and leadership type of things. My actual title is Pastor for Leadership and Transformation. You have Pastor Dave, who is working with pastoral care and support and visitation and all those relational and hands-on components of being a pastor. Recently, we made a change to Alex's job description with all those administrative tasks basically coming off of his plate and transferring to our administrative team, Heather and Sheila and Jessica. We're able to have Alex in the mix doing some of the pastoral and ministerial tasks like more spiritual formation and discipleship and adult education, as well as what I call connections, engagement, and involvement. How do we actually engage the congregation, get them involved in ministry, small groups, volunteering, all of these kinds of things. And so, as you know, Alex is wonderfully gifted in these areas, and it gives him a better career path within our denomination, within the Presbyterian Church USA. He's already in the commission ruling elder process with Denver Presbytery. That's our lay pastor program within the PC USA. And so he's going to be doing his field studies, his experiential learning, as they call it, what used to be called an internship with Covenant and Grace, doing those kinds of duties and responsibilities over the next year. And so we're very excited to not only acknowledge that about Alex, but also to really kind of elevate him to the role that he, in so many ways, was born for here at Covenant. With that is coming a title change, Minister of Congregational Life. And so my hope is that you will begin to elevate Alex in your own mind and heart to that more of that ministerial understanding of him as he seeks out and realizes more of his own calling and vocation here at Covenant. And finally, we have that open associate pastor job. Our APNC is hard at work with that process underway again after taking a little bit of a break there with the holidays. We're excited for them. We pray that God will bring them the right candidate and that this process will move speedily, because that person's primary job here at Covenant is worship and preaching, which will take a load off of my plate in the planning side of things, as well as continue to give you more of a consistent voice on Sunday mornings. That person will be preaching here at Covenant twice a month, with then Pastor Dave preaching once a month, and then Alex and I trading off every other month on that fourth Sunday. So friends, my hope is that you are as excited as I am about the pastoral team approach. It has so many strengths, so many positives, a lot for you all to get used to as a congregation, having had a solo pastor, but in the long run, such more positives and strengths that it brings to us as we look towards the future, as we look towards a thriving future as a church. Thanks for joining me today, friends.